Guys, Monday Night Raw is basically unwatchable at this point. It is so hard to get through a full show. Okay, when your main character is your general manager, Adam Pearce is the main character of this show, there's no point in watching, right? And I know there's some people who enjoy Gunther and the AJ Styles rivalry, but for me, it just feels flat. And yes, AJ Styles is putting his career on the line. If he loses to Gunther again, he's going to have to retire, and that is something, I guess. But it's not like AJ Styles has been a prominent character in the past years, right? It's like he kind of randomly shows up. You know, John Cena came back. He had a little promo. The last good feud I remember was when it was him and LA Knight. And honestly, where is LA Knight? Is LA Knight even on? I'm pretty sure he's on Monday Night Raw. I haven't seen him in like months. Maybe he's on vacation. I don't know. He's on break. But we just need something new, man. It's getting to the point where it's literally the same show every single week. Gunther comes out, he opens the show, basically talks about how, you know, he made John Cena tap out. He made Goldberg quit. You know, all these other, he says the same thing every week. And every week we have to deal with the cringe tag team of Rhea Ripley and Io Sky constantly coming out there, literally talking about nonsense. They basically just said, oh, we're going to be in the Royal Rumble. Okay, cool. You don't need to. The one thing I don't understand is why do they have to announce they're in the Royal Rumble? It doesn't really matter, does it? At least have a qualifying match to be in the Royal Rumble, or don't even have people come out and say I'm in the Royal Rumble. It's a waste of time. They just use that so they can just fill in the time. That's really what it is. It's stupid. It really is. And then Roxanne Perez and Liv Morgan come out. We're in the Royal Rumble. It's like, okay, cool. Yeah, that was basically their segment. And just to let you guys know, this was the fourth week in a row where Jey Uso comes out and just says a bunch of nonsense on the mic. Literally, the fourth week, guys. The first one, he was saying, oh, we're the new champions, Zeus. We're the best tag team ever. The next week, oh, we're going to call out every tag team in the world. And then the next week, it's just Jey Uso. Oh, I'm going to say the same thing I said last week. We're going to call out every tag team in the world. And then this week, he just says, I'm in the Royal Rumble, Zeus. 4 words, 1 letter. Oh, sorry, 4 letters, 1 word. Nope. That would be me, but it's ye, of course. Yeah, man. Can we please have something else? Don't even put this on the show. Why are we wasting people's time? And Jey Uso had the nerve to say he's going to win back-to-back Royal Rumbles. Isn't it crazy that he won last year's Royal Rumble, guys? Look what came out of that win. He's back to being a tag team champion. He had the world champion for like 2 months and they instantly took that shit off of him. And there's fans out there that say Jey Uso has a lot of charisma. Where is it? Because for some reason I can't see it. And there's a lot of other people that can't see it. If he was charismatic, he would have retained that championship for a little longer. But they took it away from him instantly and went straight back to a tag team. So don't talk to me about, oh, Jey Uso has charisma. The fans love him. They love him because they feel bad for him. It's more like, oh, like I feel sorry for this guy. We got to cheer for him. That's kind of how he gets his cheers, which is very sad when you think about it. But yeah, that's really why people cheer for him, because they feel bad for him. And for this video, I'm not going to break it down in order. I'm just going to talk about the things that I remember from this show. And let's talk about Maxine Dupree and Becky Lynch, that match. They're still feuding, guys. They've been feuding for about 5 months now, it feels like. I mean, it's probably less, but it just feels so long. Can we please wrap this up? Maxine Dupree did lose this match, so hopefully, I mean, this was her rematch for her own title, so hopefully that ends this feud. But Natalie basically turns heel, and honestly, I forget that I didn't even know Natalie and Maxine Dupree were like teammates or whatever. I didn't know they were close, but I guess she was. I guess I haven't been paying attention to Natalie and Maxine Dupree that much, but Natalie turns on Maxine Dupree for whatever reason. There's really no reason for her to turn on Maxine, but she does, and hopefully we understand why. She's probably gonna have a promo and it's gonna be a bunch of BS, like, oh, she took my spot. It's gonna be something like that, I guarantee you. But yeah, that's really it for that segment. It wasn't even a great match between Maxine and Becky Lynch, but yeah, just let Becky Lynch move on and have another feud, maybe put over another talent, because she really did put over a Maxine Dupree. She gets a pretty big pop. I mean, she's an attractive lady. Not great in the ring, but she's not horrible. She's gotten so much better from where she was a year ago. She's not horrible on the mic, which is always a plus. Like, if you can speak on the mic, especially for a woman wrestler, I think you're fine. Let's quickly talk about the main event of this show, which did not feel like a main event because we all knew what was going to happen. Finn Balor versus CM Punk. And it's crazy because when you look at CM Punk and look at Finn Balor, both of them are like very similar. Like Finn Balor could be a champion if CM Punk is the champion, but CM Punk is just known as the, the best of the world and all this other stuff. I think he's honestly pretty overrated at this point. Like, he's not good on the ring. He looks very old. I like CM Punk. As a kid, I loved CM Punk. He was great on the mic, but he's just not a top guy. I don't know. Like, he's good. He's good on the mic. I would rather have a heel CM Punk, right? Like, when you're a smaller guy and you're a babyface, for me, it's very hard to believe in that babyface. But if he was a heel talking trash, being, a very devious heel, I could believe in that. Because you're a smaller guy, you want to, get in someone's head or something. I don't know, something like that. But these guys are like the same size, right? And it's like they're both baby faces. So it's like, I don't know. I couldn't really get into the match. If Finn Balor came out as Demon Finn Balor, which, I don't know why that hasn't happened yet, because that's not believable, but it's something where he may have an edge on someone like CM Punk and we can get a shocked match, right? It's a big shock factor, right? Having the Finn Balor demon mode, right? He's painted all black and red and having the mask on. Like, that's cool. But no, we haven't gotten that since, I don't even know when's the last time he was the demon Finn Balor. But not even that. We don't even get that. So, yeah, man, that's it for the main event. It was not that good at all. Very predictable. Doesn't really matter. All filler at the end of the day. I'll briefly talk about Javon Evans. Now, they had him basically fight all of Los Americanos. So he fought the two lackeys, and now he's fighting the main guy. But he ends up getting hurt. Now, I don't know if this is a real injury or a storyline, which, if it was a storyline, I just wouldn't understand why. Because it's not like we even know what character he is, right? Javon Evans is just a young guy. That's all we know about him. And he's a high flyer. We know nothing about his character yet. So if they have him fake injure himself, and then, like, what storyline could they really tell off of that? I saw some people saying that. But, if it is, I think that's very stupid. But, if it's a real injury, then that sucks for him, obviously. Like, he's a young guy. He's been pushed pretty heavily, especially, in this beginning run of his career. But yeah, this is a setback, right? I don't know how severe the injury is. It looked like it was an upper body injury, so I don't think it would be that bad. But for the 10th time, it feels like it, the Luchadors and the Vision face off in a match, and Adam Pearce decides to oversee this match to make sure no cheating happens, and during this match, Adam Pearce catches Logan Paul sliding at Austin Theory a brass knuckles. So he snatches the brass knuckles off of Austin Theory. Paul Heyman gets a little upset by that. They get a little touchy, get a little handsy. And Adam Pearce, honestly, for the past couple of weeks, Adam Pearce has turned into a freaking animal, right? He's like, "How dare you? Did you touch me? Did you just touch me?" Gets a little frantic on Paul Heyman, and while they were arguing, that led Rey Mysterio to pick up that brass knuckles somehow. I don't know how he even got the brass knuckles. I thought Adam Pearce had it still, but he picked up the brass knuckles and knocked out Austin Theory, and they hit him with his move, and the Luchadors win this match. Now, this can only mean one thing. They're going to have another match probably next week. It's going to be next week, guys. They're going to have another match for the 11th time. I really don't understand how this even started. I don't want to know how it started, and please, can we just end it? This is nothing. This is not good content. This is not good content. Now, before I wrap up this video, I want to give a shout out to Asuka, because I think Asuka did really well in her promo backstage, her scolding Kairi Sane, and Kairi Sane tried to act. She tried to act. I think she was breathing a little too heavily, in my opinion, but I think this was a pretty good segment, right? It kind of showcases the two characters between Kairi Sane and Asuka, and how Asuka is kind of like a dictator when it comes to her friendships with, Kairi Sane and Io Sky. So, I enjoy Asuka. I think she's putting in pretty good work when it comes to character development and character work. I feel like they've been doing this for like almost a year, though. So I hope they actually capitalize on this Asuka and have her come out and cut a promo on someone like, this is the Asuka I want to see. I think they need to revive this women division, and having an Asuka as this character, and just having other characters come out and show their character work. Like, I feel like we're like Becky Lynch. She's probably the only woman on WWE that's really showcasing her character work. Asuka's doing it backstage, but I would like to see her, one-on-one with someone else other than Kairi Sane. But maybe it's because they're both, similar backgrounds. They, speak the same language, so it's easier for her to kind of go back and forth with someone like that. But, I think this is good work from, Asuka. And that was the only thing I not really enjoyed. It's not like I enjoyed it. I was sitting down, oh, wow, this is cinema. But it wasn't bad, right? I enjoy when I can't say when they try, because Raw is not trying at all. But, yeah, I enjoyed this segment from Asuka. And, yeah, man, this is gonna wrap up this video. I just hope WWE just tries for Raw, man. Raw is so bad right now. It might be worse than NXT. I didn't even watch the latest NXT, but I've heard about it. I saw some clips, and it didn't look horrible, right? At this NXT, even without Obafemi, without Trick Williams, without Javon Evans, these are all their main guys, and they're still putting on better shows than Monday Night Raw, who have these top guys, right? Gunther, the guy who made John Cena tap out, he's still doing the same stuff every week, the same stuff. So it's getting to a point where it's unwatchable, guys. It's unwatchable. There needs to be people who boycott this show, right? Start doing parades on Monday Night Raw. I think that's what we should all do. Put some signs up. Raw sucks. I don't know. I'm thinking of some ideas to make the show better, but there's still going to be those fanboys that come to the show and say this is the best show ever. So, it's very hard when you have people like that who are going to support WWE no matter what. But if you guys enjoyed this video, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.